I never believed in curses until the day I picked up a stranger's dropped scarf from the bustling city sidewalk. It was a chilly autumn afternoon, the kind where the wind seemed to whisper secrets, and the leaves crunched underfoot with ominous intent. I had seen her just moments before, a woman in a crimson coat, her eyes shadowed by a wide-brimmed hat. She vanished into the crowd, leaving the scarf behind like a breadcrumb from a forgotten tale. That night, as I lay on the brink of sleep, I felt a presence, something cold and unsettling, and there she was, standing at the foot of my bed, her eyes fixed on me with an intensity that pierced the darkness. The days that followed were a blur of restless nights and eerie coincidences. I would catch glimpses of her reflection in windows as I passed by, always just behind me, yet when I turned, she was never there. My dreams grew vivid and strange, filled with whispers that seemed to beckon me to an unknown destination. Her scarf, which I left draped over a chair, began to move on its own, shifting positions as if drawn by an unseen force. I tried to rationalize the occurrences, attributing them to stress or an overactive imagination, but deep down, a gnawing fear took root. Desperate for answers, I retraced my steps to the place I first encountered her. The street was busy as ever, but there was a new weight to the air, a sense of anticipation. I asked around, describing the woman, hoping someone might recognize her, but all I received were puzzled looks and polite dismissals. Just as I was about to give up, an old street vendor approached me, his eyes grave. "That scarf," he said, gesturing to it with a trembling finger, "is a marker. You're meant to follow where it leads, or she'll never let you go." That night, I dreamt more vividly than ever before. I was in an unfamiliar room, the walls lined with mirrors reflecting endless versions of myself. The woman stood among them, her voice echoing from everywhere and nowhere at once. "You must return what was taken," she intoned, her eyes locking onto mine through the glass. Weary and terrified, I awoke in my own bed, the scarf coiled like a serpent around my neck. I understood then that the only escape was to find a place for my dream. The following day, I set out, the city feeling more like a labyrinth than ever before. As I turned a corner, I stumbled upon a small, forgotten alley lined with antique mirrors. There, I placed the scarf down, feeling the air shift, the weight lift. But as I turned to leave, a reflection caught my eye, my own face, but behind it, her eyes, watching, waiting.